Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm back with another Dynasty Warriors Origins video, and I'm going to go through the whole website, which has been recently updated. This is everything that we know to date of what to expect from the game. So I'm literally just going to be running through all of the website, all the details that we have so far. I am going to be putting out more and more videos on Dynasty Warriors Origin going forward as well. So please do hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and we'll get straight into this. So the Dynasty Warriors Origin, we have a release date, and that is the 17th of January 2025. It will be coming to PC, Xbox and PS5. We are going to be playing as a protagonist, which is an unnamed hero, and we are going to be venturing across the three kingdoms before the Yellow Turbans, all the way up to the Battle of Chi-B. Now, the game is going to be ending a little bit sooner than regular Dynasty Warriors games. However, we are going to be out on the open world. We're going to be going into battles similar to older games as well. I have done a few videos already showing a bit of gameplay and everything, so if you want to see the gameplay of Dynasty Warriors Origins and everything we've got so far, go back onto my channel, have a look on there, because I've actually released a few longs and short form videos of all of that. But this is the protagonist that we are going to be playing, this guy here. And when we are going across the land and everything, we are going to be meeting lots of different people, we are going to be talking to lots of people, and we are going to be getting ourselves involved in lots of different people as well. So the characters, this is the protagonist, this is who we are going to be playing, and we are going to be this is going to be our sole character we are playing. Now, we are going to meet people like Cao Cao, Sun Jian, Liu Bei. We are going to be able to apparently choose which way we kind of go with them as well. So obviously this will influence the story, this will influence the battles that you become part of, this will also influence the officers that you will be able to play alongside with as well. Now, these companions, we only have 9 companions. This has been confirmed several times, and I even got called a liar in my last video by someone that was obviously not very happy that we are going to only be able to play one of these 9 heroes as we venture through the Three Kingdoms era, but these are the only 9 that we are actually going to be able to play as. So you are going to be playing as the protagonist character, as the main person through the game, but certain scenarios you will be able to play as one of these companions. So in Cao Cao's forces we have Xiao Dun, we have Guo Jia, we have Zhang Miao. In the Wu forces, so Sun Jian's, we have Han Gai, Sun Shangxiang and Zhu Yu, and then finally in Liu Bei's we've got Guan Yu, Zhong Fei and Zhao Yun. So kind of expected from the Shu. A little bit, I would say, weird one from Cao Cao. I expected Xiao Dun, I expected Zhang Miao, but I did not expect Guo Jia. And Wu, yeah, I would say this is probably it. The only person I could have possibly seen them swap in here would be Gan Ning, but then he came in a lot later on in the story, so it does kind of make sense that these are the ones we're going to be getting. We will meet other people, we'll be able to talk and converse and actually form bonds and relationships with other characters as well. So this is the long-haired man, Lu Bu, Dong Zhou, Diao Chan. There are going to be many others that we are going to be seeing and meeting and forming bonds with as well at the time, but these are the only ones confirmed at the minute. We will not be able to play as these, so I'm just pushing that out again. We are not going to be able to play as these, they are just going to form an integral part of the story as we are running through it. So the system, just going to go into this and just show you everything here as well. So we choose the battlefield, we go onto the world map, we choose the battlefield, you go into it, and it runs and plays much like the older Dynasty Warriors. So you have a set map which you go into, you can choose a starting point and everything like that, and then you've got to go through, you've got to take over the bases, you've got to kill enemy officers, you've got to duel enemy officers as well, keep building up your morale of your troops whilst diminishing the morale of the enemy troops. Now, they have said in the developer interviews that these battles are going to be very, very large scale, and they are also going to feature some very clever AI and very strong AI as well. So they want to get away from being able to literally one person solo the whole battlefield. You are going to have to be using your forces and everything like that, and running through and actually building up your morale and everything in each of the battles as you're playing through. They've said that actually the enemy forces you are fighting will be very kind of powerful and will damage you very, very quickly. The officer duels are coming back as well, so if you come up against an enemy officer, you will have the individual, or you sometimes will have the opportunity to actually duel that individual as well, which obviously if you do win that, that will lower greatly the morale of the attacking team and everything like that. The Eyes of the Sacred Bird, I haven't fully looked into this yet, but this looks like some kind of eagle eye vision across the battlefield, where you can actually predict enemy movements, have a look what enemies are around, and then kind of figure out the best way of going about and actually fighting them and attacking them. We will have a choice of different weapons as we are running through, so I believe this is to do with the companion system, so you've got to either play with the companion first or have a companion in your party or something like that. I believe it was said through the developer interviews they were really difficult to kind of understand because they were translated, and I don't think the translations were great as they were going through, but these are the different kind of weapons that we are going to be able to play as the protagonist. So we're not going to just be stuck with the sword, but as you can see, these are all the weapons from the companion characters that we are going to play, which makes me think if you've played as one of the companions or you've got one of them in your party or something like that, we'll be able to use their weapon as well. I am personally greatly looking forward to the staff. I love using the staff in Dynasty Warriors games. Whacking people with a bit of a stick is always quite good fun, to be honest. So again, the companion stuff is all here. I will leave you a link in the description box below for you. The world map. So they've come away from a open world map, much like in the last Dynasty Warriors, where we just come across battles and everything like that actually happening in the on the world map. They've gone to an open, they've gone to a world map where actually we can go around to different settlements, different fiefs. You can see battles happening on the world map, and then you can actually go over there, click a button, and then it will load you into the scenario as well, which I think is going to be a lot better suited to Dynasty Warriors than just having fights going off everywhere, ending up running around into them. Crafting apparently is going to be quite important here, so you're going around finding obviously crafting materials, going into different fiefs and things like that. You are also going to be able to acquire weapons through battles as well, so there is going to be quite a system here of trying to find the best stuff to kind of get, and then going through as you're going around to the different fiefs, the different cities, villages, all the rest of it. We are going to be able to communicate with different officers that we come across. Choosing your own path. Again, this is where we are going to have choices to make through the game, and those choices are going to change how the game plays out for us. Now, they've even said in the developers' interviews they want people to experience kind of all the stories and all the different paths that you can take in the game. So when you do pick this game up, expect to be playing it for a little while, because they really do want you to go through and play through the different factions, find out what was going on with each team, each side and such, and experiencing the whole story from different viewpoints, which I'm quite looking forward to. That's everything on the website though. Like I said, I will leave a link down in the description box below for you. That is everything that we know so far. Again, it's coming out on the 17th of the 1st, 2025, so I'm very much looking forward to that. I was not expecting this to be coming out until at least kind of March, April time next year, so January release is pretty sick, I think personally. I'm going to leave the video there. Like I said, if you want to see actual gameplay footage, I've done a few videos on that already. Go back and have a look at that. Let me know down in the comments box what you are looking forward to the most from Dynasty Warriors Origins as well. I'm just so glad we've got a new Dynasty Warriors game coming. We've been waiting for so long. If you do want to be kept up to date with the latest and greatest of Dynasty Warriors though, and Dynasty Warriors Origins, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, all that lovely fan doobie dusty stuff, and I'll catch you out on the battlefield.